Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. It's been a while since I've filmed, so please subscribe to my channel and comment below if you like this video or if you would like to see other subjects that I will talk about on my channel here. So, as many of you may know, that I decided to go to prolong my education and get my JD. My biggest why is that will allow me to sit for the bar in Florida, or perhaps at some point I'll be teaching at SMU, hopefully, my international students. So that would just make things easier for me to do so. So I would like to talk to you about my last semester and especially about the classes that I took and how I studied. So whenever I went to get my LLM degree, I did not know that there's a website to get professors' outlines, which called outlinedepot.com. I will put in the comments below, that way you'll know where to go. So it just segregates the subject from the school to the professor and what the professor is teaching, and you can get the outline in PDF format or Word format, which was very handy. So last year and this semester I took Con Law 1 and 2. Con Law 1 teaches you about the separations of powers, power of the Congress, president, how the laws are being enacted, and how they're established into bills that the president signs. So that was Con Law 1. Con Law 2, it was about the individual rights, so abortion laws, same-sex marriage, segregation in school, universities. So really interesting subject. I highly recommend it to take it for you to take it if you're getting your JD, or even you're during your LLM year if the con law is your passion. Then my favorite subject, which this semester was combined into one, contracts. So we had 4 credits. It was contracts 1 and 2. So you're learning all about the offer acceptance and consideration. We started with consideration, then we had mutual assent, which is offer and acceptance. So Professor Taylor did a wonderful job of teaching us, and his lectures were very interactive, engaging, and he made them very actually interesting. So we really appreciate that. And that's what probably that engagement of my classmates too, how we discussed cases. Contract law you can encounter in everyday life, which is express or implied contracts, and any others too. So that's very useful law to know. Then also I took this semester legal research and writing for JDs. I needed to retake it because I took it during my LLM year. And we drafted 10 pages memo. And also I polished my research skills, which allows me right now at a law firm that I work for, volunteer my time, and to work hard for associates and to research on IP litigation issues and state claims, which is breach of contract. And I've learned about contract, so it makes just perfect sense right now for me to research about the subject that I've learned. Also, I needed to retake MPR, or Model Rules of Professional Conduct, which is legal ethics. This class was 3 credits with wonderful Professor Gregory, who is supporting Ukraine, so sweet and near and dear to my heart. As many of you know that I am a Ukrainian lawyer, and so the situation, it makes it easier to think about it, and also like to be in this war regime that my country is in. I'm trying like to help as many people as I can, and also I see last semester I also took evidence, federal rules of evidence, which teach you about Rule 401, what is relevant, Rule 402, which evidence are relevant that are coming in, and balancing test of Rule 403 that might keep them out if they are too prejudicial to your defendant, such as bad conducts that he committed. Only conducts of 10 years or more will probably get in, depends on the crime that the defendant committed. So, and also character of the defendant will come in if he committed sexual assault crime or crimes against children. So those evidence would come in. And if you love criminal law, I highly suggest for you to take rules of evidence. That's double tested on the bar because you see it in ME written section and also in multiple choice. So that was very handy. And also you learn about the evidence talking about them, just to see movie clips, how the rule evolves in the legal subject, basically. And also we have problems that we discuss between our classmates. So in my class, I had wonderful Mackenzie and Roab, which will always just like go with me over some problems, and we would just like debate, or we would agree with the opinion or not, to see how the problem will come out. And then the professor of it, who is wonderful at SMU, I highly recommend for you to take her if you're studying evidence at SMU Law. And she would make it also like engaging and interesting, and that's how you learn. Her slides were on point, so it was a very friendly environment to learn the very hard subject. So now let's talk about finals. So I had a memo due. It was 2 weeks that we needed to conduct our research. Approximately, we spent about 50 hours of research on Westlaw, Lexis, and internet. Then we had issue about that we needed to research Texas law to see if that would be similar in the federal court, or if the federal court ruled on some decisions in the matter. Then also I had a contracts exam, which was 90 multiple choice and 4 essays. It was conducted over 4 hours. It was a very hard exam because it's just like so long and you don't have a break. But of course, like you can stand up and go outside if you wish. But who wants to lose valuable time, right? Then I had an exam for evidence, which was a fair exam, and but of course still hard. Professor allowed us to have rules of evidence in any of our outlines, which were in PDF format, so you can access them. I think that that was wonderful, because it's good also like to print them just in case the technology would not work. But whenever you have searchable PDF or Word, you can refer like right at an issue that you need to answer about. Also, for my international students, you have to know how to type fast. If not, get your blue book and handwrite the exam. That would be my advice. I had a Con Law 2 exam. That one was just multiple choice, and it was hard copy, basically like the same as bar exam, and you get Scantron, so that was good practice to know how to color the bubbles and make sure that you don't miss the line. So that's very important. And my last exam, which was professional responsibility, was on computer, was 3 hours, and evidence was 3 hours too, and Con Law 3 hours. So lots of exams, as you can see, but it's all possible. Just space them out whenever you plan your schedule, but also take as many bar classes as you can, which will help you to study for MBE, MEE, and MPT, of course, too. The writing class helped me tremendously to spot issues, to see how structure my memo. Now I am excited to learn how to write legal brief and participate in moot court competition, and how to defend it after my spring break. So that will be new thing for me to do. Also, I'm taking secure transactions, which I could not take previous year because prerequisite subject was contract law, and taking crim law, which I kind of like took it a bit backwards, because usually you take crimes and then you take evidence, but I took evidence and now I'm taking crim law. Then legislature regulations, I bet that's like statutory interpretations that I would learn. That's like three credits class. Then also I'm taking secure transactions, yes, and bar prep, MPT, and MEE and MBE with Professor Birdsong, who is wonderful. That's on Fridays. So I'm looking forward to my busy semester, and let's see.